What's up, guys? Crimson Knuckles here. This is my first audio over on a World of Warships game that I've done. I put out a couple of videos before this. I never did an audio over. I figured if I want to keep doing this and get more viewers, then you guys might want to hear some of my thoughts and processes while I am doing my thing. Here in the gearing, I don't really use this ship that much. I have been unlocking most of the lower tech tree ships. I've been playing about a year now, but I haven't been able to farm up enough silver for all the ships. I have most of them unlocked. Got a few of the legendaries. This is one of the first ones that came out, so it's one of the first ones I unlocked.
Smoke generator
And
started.
I'm going to jump right into it. So there's no cruisers on either side. You'll notice that. There's 4 destroyers. Not terrible for me, considering I'm in a gunboat. Gearing is a solid pick. Not the best gunboat, but it's pretty good all around. I'm using my smoke screen for the battleship. There's Jean Bart behind me. He can benefit from that pretty good, especially when the Kansas on the other side is going broadside at him. I don't know if the Jean Bart popped his reload booster, but he manages to get some pretty meaty damage off of him. And here I launched some zoning torps. I launched some towards the Kansas in case he comes out behind the island. But the other set I launched towards where the perceptive skill was picking up on another ship.
Torpedoes, dead
And
ahead.
there we go, spotting some torps. There's the Shima.
Torpedoes,
He
direct
must
fire.
be fairly new in that ship. Must not unlock concealment mod or whatever. Because there's no reason for him to have been spotted that far away. Should not be specking that thing for a gunboat. He's gonna go down pretty quick. 2 gearing shooting at him in a Jean Bart. He's not long. And the enemy gearing decided to smoke up. He's sitting in the smoke screen, just like the one to my side is sitting in his. That's one of the reasons I don't use my own smokes to sit in them. Is that right there. Depth strike. 1 Shima torpedo down. There's 15 that he can launch at you, so don't sit in your smoke screen, guys. So you can see the perceptive is still picking up the other gearing in his smoke around the end. Got my guns pointed there. I'm trying to keep myself between me and Jean Bart in case he launched any more torps. I wasn't able to see when he launched his, if he did at all. I want the Jean Bart to have every second to turn out at it. And there goes the gearing. Enemy team is down to 3 destroyers already, which is a great start. Kansas is peeking around the corner broadside again at a bow tank from Jean Bart. Not good for him. And we're going to keep it pushing. We're going to get back in its cap. I do have that smoke in front of me. I can get a couple shots in there, try to get some damage. And there's the Amagi. I'm trying to get some fires on them. Usually on my Japanese battleships, you can see the first salvo we get a fire. My Japanese battleships usually pick the flammable cannon. In my experience, most Japanese battleship players do have it. I can set some pretty easy fires on them. Or at least get them to cycle the damage con in case no destroyers can get a flood. Just potato that the captain. It's more focused on getting fires in the captain. We're gonna get it in a couple seconds anyway. Not a ton of damage, but the big thing is that we took out both destroyers on my side, and the Jean Bart took what looks like 0 torps, which is huge. We should have an easy time with that Kansas up front. I'm trying to get around this island to spot the Amagi for him. Amagi is most likely broadside, so I can either get some torps or the Jean Bart can get a nice juicy shot into his citadel. There he is. take a couple shots. Looks like his engine busted. Burned his damage count on my fire. He must have gotten Citadel taking his engine. So that's why you don't damage count a single fire. Get some good hits with high explosive. High explosive on Japanese decks and superstructures usually get you some pretty good damage. Especially with these high arcing gearing shells, you're less likely to hit the side.
Engine boost activated.
I'm gonna hit my engine boost to catch up. I want to get into that cap in case he rams the Iowa or for whatever reason manages to kill him. I don't want them to get that cap. Also trying to make some close the distance between me and that Yamato that's caught up in the northwest flank all by himself. I think Claver can make quick work of him. I want to get up there as soon as I can to help him out. What's crazy is that this is a legendary tier match. We're not even 6 minutes in, and 60% of the ships in this game are gone. 50-60%. There's terrible gameplay. But it makes for a better video for me. Got the Amagi. His guns are pointed this way. I don't think he was expecting me to take shots even with high explosive loading. Minimal damage. Especially with my survivability spec gearing. We're trying to get some more fires. We do use the smoke for ourselves here. I'm not worried about destroyer corpses, so it does work here. Like I said, there's no cruisers in the game anyway, so I don't have to worry about using it for them. There's a couple of big blind fire shots, but it's nothing I need to be concerned about. We get the kill on him. Couple defending ribbons, which is always good for your XP and cash. And we're going to keep pushing. I'm trying to get to that Yamato. Clear a path for the battleships below me to catch up. Bismarck is doing a good job keeping up. Trying to stay relevant in the game. That's what you want to look for in your teammates. You want to look for people that move, not the ones that just sit in the back. Opening up on the gun. Bismarck. Like I said, gearing his gunboat. Don't be afraid to use your guns, guys. They're there for a reason. They're really good guns. Quick reload. Decent chance to set a fire. Use them. And I'm not saying get up close within 5-6 kilometers and set my boat. Try to get some range built in there. I do use the one battle booster and range mod versus the reload mod on this. I think my firing range is almost 10 kilometers. Gearing is very effective at 10 kilometers against battleships. Their dispersion, usually they're not going to land anywhere. A couple shells or salvo, if that. There we get one. It's not that bad. And we're getting some good fires, especially armor piercing on the broadside superstructure, which is already super saturated, but still do a little bit more damage than the high explosive. Doesn't look like much, but when you're getting 500-600 in 2.5 seconds, it adds up, especially with those two fires. I want to get him off the board so I don't have to worry about him shooting me while the bear catches up. Alright, Bismarck is down. You'll see that I'm still spotted on the mini-map. You can tell where that Claver is. He's somewhere within that yellow circle. Based on his last known position, going to assume that he is right by that island. Probably bolting towards me. Not necessarily looking for me though, he's probably got the Bismarck on his mind in VCAP. So once again, I'm going to put myself between the enemy destroyer and our battleship. Granted, the Bismarck does have hydro, so he can see the torps coming from a lot further away than battleships without hydro. However, if I can spot them sooner, every second sooner that you know those torps are coming in a battleship could be the difference between you surviving and you going back to port. So we're gonna keep it pushing. I'm not going straight at the Colbert. I'm trying to, like I said, stay in front of the Bismarck where he is and where the Bismarck is. And those zoning torps that I sent out this time got lucky. Got one hit, and that is the reason why you send out the zoning torps. You never know if you're going to hit them, but if you hit them, it makes it very worthwhile.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
And now we're going to go straight at the Colbert with that torpedo hit. He had the health advantage before the torp hit, but after, we are at a significant advantage, so I'm going to try and sneak up on him here. Just get him off the board. There he is. The bear's gone. One thing about the bear, they do have torps on both sides. It's ridiculous how many torps they have and how quick they reload.
Torpedoes direct front.
Not sure if I spotted those or the Bismarck did. I think I did. I do have the one perk, commander perk, that spots the torps a little bit further away. And with that, if I didn't spot those, Bismarck would have gotten hit by at least one. This is not something I recommend doing, is chasing a kiting conqueror. However, we have Jean Bart in the cap, and going towards the A cap. He is also very healthy, so he's pretty much going to guarantee us the win. I'm just chasing more damage. If this was early or mid game, I would not be doing this. 90% of the time, they're going to get ice loaded, and they're going to hurt. Even if only one shell hits, you're looking at 2k this one shell's hitting for 2,000, 2,500, 600. That was only one shell. If you hit me with two more, I would have hit you. Let me switch to the armor piercing. Start showing a little bit more fault side. It doesn't really matter, we're dead here. Yeah, I'm gonna end the game with 115,000. Got the 5 kill Kraken Confederate First Blood. Not a bad game. Only one torp hit, but playing the gearing's not necessarily about the torp hits. You are looking to support your team, not necessarily deal torp damage. Yeah, you can block, area denial. Just you being present in a certain area is going to keep battleships and certain cruisers from pushing in, as well as enemy destroyers from getting too close to your battleships. But you are the first line of defense. You are spotting torps, and you are taking out enemy destroyers, as well as capping. Capping more so than the other ones. Capping, killing destroyers, spotting torps. Main things. If you can do those, your team is going to win. Alright guys, take it easy. Thanks for watching the video. Hit like. It'd be nice to get 1 subscriber. make me feel like I'm doing something worthy here. Later, guys.